Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make magical paper that poofs out of existence once you strike a match across it. First we're going to go ahead and take ourselves some water. We're going to get a tray, and then we're going to get a small amount of powdered saltpeter KNO3 potassium nitrate, and we're going to go ahead and add this potassium nitrate to the water. We're probably going to just use about that much. Doesn't really matter how much exactly. More of it's going to make it burn faster, less of it's going to make it burn slower. And actually I might just add two. Then we're going to go ahead and stir it around with a stick until we've got this nice milky looking water. And we can also use this to make fuses, so that'll save a bit of time. We've got 1 cup of water, a couple of little valves. Actually, you know what, we might just add some more, because I'm feeling in a good mood. Just add some more in there. Make sure that water is really saturated with oxidizer. I'm going to go ahead and stir that around. Obviously this isn't flammable by itself, but once it dries out and all the water evaporates, we will just have an oxidizer that's, able to put into stuff. Alright, so now we've got our juicy white milky creamy water. We're going to go ahead, take our piece of paper, take our tray, and we're going to just fill the tray with water. We're going to just pour the whole thing inside this little pie tray, and oh dear, that's looks like some of it didn't quite dissolve in there. That's my bad. Whoops, whoopsie daisies. There we go. Still some in there. We could probably get a second batch out of that. And then we're going to go ahead and take this paper and we're going to drag it through the newly potassium nitrated water, like so. Oh dear, we ripped this one. Okay, that's accidentally. We've accidentally ruined this piece of good paper. That's a shame. 1 second. Uh-oh. Oh, that's way too much potassium nitrate. There shouldn't be that much. We're going to soak it all in. If we can, we don't want to get too much of the powder still left on it. We kind of just want it to be soaked. And once we've done that, we're going to take it out. We're just going to leave it on the concrete in the sun for, I don't know, until it dries out. We can probably make a few of these. I want to make sure that the pie tray is all flat.
Fireball, fireball, 1, 2, 3. Whoosh, burn, sizzle, heat all over me. Fireball, fireball, 1, 2, 3. Light the ground up, make the bad guys flee. Fireball, fireball, 1, 2, 3. We are too busy to be bothered by
self-destructing paper. Alrighty, and now for a demo of this cool paper that self-destructs. As you can see, we've got some random gibberish nonsense written on here. And then when you want to dispose of said paper with whatever information is on it, you just light it on fire. And instead of it doing like a pathetic, sad little... Dang it, it's doing a pathetic, sad little burn. Anyway, you could have like an igniter hidden somewhere, and it'll just make the paper self-destruct very slowly, but regardless of whether or not there is wind. You can see it just sort of eats away at the paper super fast. Probably demonstrate all the smoke. It's making a bunch of spooky smoke. Now if you want it to go off faster, you just crumple it into a ball, and then it's still going. I don't even need to reignite it. Look at that flash paper. It's basically a smoke grenade in your hand. Look at that. There shall be no legal evidence left behind on whatever nonsense legal shenanigans you got up to with that piece of paper. I must admit it's a little bit sad and slow, but after it's done it should chemically change it completely. Oh, my goodness, it's so warm and toasty. Even after it's completely burned out, it's just so warm. Oh, ouch, still hot. But after it's gone, the paper disintegrated. And good luck recovering that.